New Mexico is thirsty. The entire state is officially in drought. Rainfall outside of Las Cruces has been below average for 10 out of the last 12 months. The state's largest reservoir is at 6% capacity, and monsoonal rain does little to enrich the dry soil. Chihuahuan desert grasslands are dying and being taken over by scrub brush. The once mighty Rio Grande has been reduced to merely a stream. As annual temperatures increase and rainfall decreases, are we looking at the face of the New West?
Some of these dry spells have turned into short-term droughts, and currently we've been dealing with a long-term drought. We've had over 3 years with very minimal precipitation throughout the region. As far as our water resources, here in the Chihuahuan Desert, we do have a few riverine systems, the Gila River and the Rio Grande River. But so much of our water is the Playa Lake ecosystem and springs, these perennial springs. They have just been absolutely dry. One of the things that we look at so closely has to do with the changes over time, the impacts to some of our customers, primarily the livestock industry that use the public lands as their grazing operations. So whereas we have a dip in livestock numbers in previous dry spells, due to the duration of this, it's been just considerably long-term and very, very devastating to those operations and those families.
I expect that it will go on for a while. I think we're in a dry cycle, and I think we're going to stay there for a while. We had 19 straight years of above average runoff into that lake. 19 straight years, that's a long stretch. I kept telling people, don't take it for granted, because if we had 19 years above average, the way we get back to average is 19 years below average. A lot of people with small pecan orchards, for instance, either maybe don't have a well, or they need a new well and don't have the money to drill it, and there's a lot of trees and smaller orchards around here that are dying or dead. And so when we get water back in the river, I think it'll bring the water table back up like it has in the past. So I don't expect this is going to be a permanent condition. I just think it's going to be a while. We're going to suffer for a while longer. We've spent years getting these pecan trees to where they are, and you can't just decide to turn the water off. If you make a pecan tree suffer, it'll make you suffer back longer.